broadcast network, AfterBuzz TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AfterBuzz TV, the destination for TV superfans, producing after shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Hello, everybody. You are watching and listening to AfterBuzz TV Spotlight On. Before we get started, just a couple housekeeping issues. Make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel. Give us 4 stars, 5. I don't know how many stars you can give. Rate and comment. We will respond. We've got a very special episode today. From E's new show, We Have Issues. Julian McCullough and Annie Lederman are here.
Lederman.
I'm the guy.
Lederman. I
time.
practiced that in the car, too.
Happens all the time.
Fuck.
It's okay.
Just start this out.
I think it's
Letterman.
great.
Okay, great.
Listen,
Welcome.
I think they're
Thanks
pretty
for
sure we
coming
haven't
in.
slept together, but...
I know,
So,
not yet.
not yet.
After
It's
this
gonna
episode.
happen.
You got
feel
my
a
name
connection.
perfect.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
practiced both of yours, but it just...
That's
bombed.
okay.
It's okay.
There
Let's
was a lot
just get
going
into
on
this.
today.
So we're very busy. So you guys have obviously spent a lot of time together.
Yes.
So we're going to ask you some
much.
questions that they ask people on the Newlywed Game.
Oh, great.
You have to answer these about each other.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. How would you complete this sentence? My Julian or Annie is a natural born what?
Flirt.
It's usually my wife is a natural born. I mean,
Oh, got it.
Julian is a natural born flirt.
What? Shut
Really?
up.
You should see him
I'm not
Have you witnessed
a
this?
natural born. You're so
Children,
stupid.
women, men. It's
Oh,
just...
man.
It's overcompensating
What's
for some
this?
things.
Oh.
What's this table doing later? Anyway,
Tables.
Annie's a natural born hitman.
Oh.
You're very...
Were you like, see, we can't...
Okay,
we can't
okay.
think.
I was going to say assassin, but you're not political. So you just
a hitman.
are... Yeah, you're just like a cold-blooded murderer.
I'm running for president in 2014. What year is it?
Of which drug
Yeah,
cartel?
I'll vote for you. Okay, what is one thing that you guys can't have too much of? The other person.
Cocaine.
Julian can't have... That's yourself.
Oh, I thought
You
we
have,
were...
to, you have to answer about her.
Oh, I thought you... Okay, got it. Got it.
Okay, try again.
Okay, you go first.
Julian can't have too much of attention.
What are you talking about? I mean, it's fine as long as we're
I mean,
looking
you're on
at me.
TV.
It's
I think
okay.
that's how everybody is, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Can you guys fix my
Stop.
hair?
Annie can't have enough space. She
Oh.
needs a lot of space.
It's true.
Yeah. Don't touch her
Especially-
or
yeah.
talk to her.
Well, it's like, who just touches? Who just goes in touching?
You've got like a
He does it all the
bubble.
time.
She hates it.
Because
She
you're
hates
like
it
a
so
touchy
much.
guy.
I'm
He's-
so touchy.
Oh.
He needs attention.
That's not why. I just want to make sure you're listening. Oh, that is attention.
I just
Damn
need
it.
you to be paying attention. Right?
Okay, what living celebrity does the other admire?
Hillary Rodham Clinton.
Oh my God, I love
You guys running
pantsuits.
together?
Yeah. Am I right?
I admire.
Does she count as a celebrity?
Well, we all know who she is.
That's true.
There you go.
Yeah, give me a celeb.
You want a celeb?
Yeah.
Like a celeb. Betty White.
I do, because I'm aging out of Hollywood.
You're almost at Betty White status.
It's
You're
only
peaking.
that's my only shot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to be cute and old. Julian admires, obviously he's stolen Blake Shelton's face.
You know this. Yeah. I
And
love Blake Shelton.
He would like to have a lot of things to do with Tom Hardy's penis.
Okay,
I mean, you know.
I get that.
Yup.
Makes sense.
I mean, all of us do, right? It's
Yeah.
like a universal thing.
Yeah, I think everyone does.
Like, he belongs to the world.
He belongs in our hands.
Yeah.
His junk.
His junk. Okay. So I'm just going to say how it's written. My husband may be the world's best blank, but he also may be the world's worst blank.
Oh.
It's like your work husbands.
I like how you said husbands, because
Yeah,
it
husbands,
is
yeah.
two boys. It is
Here we go.
very masculine.
My husband may be the world's best friend. Wait, what?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, world's best friend, but also the world's worst friend.
Great.
My wife.
My wife.
My wife.
Is that trademarked? Can we say that?
I think so, yeah.
My wife.
My wife's maybe the best. At being nice to your face. And the worst at actually liking you.
Okay.
No, he said it's about the other person.
I'm not nice to people's faces. That's why I got this job.
Yeah.
I was mean to you.
Okay, who does the other person text the most?
Oh.
Ooh. I'm going to have to lie on mine.
I think Annie texts her manager the most.
Okay.
Because she's career obsessed.
Ouch.
Well, my boyfriend can't pay for a cell phone, so he spends all that time,
He doesn't have
That's
that.
really the only
He's a
reason. She loves her
rollerblader.
boyfriend. She really does. He just can't.
He's a rollerblader.
He's over his data plan.
I text my daddy more than I text my work daddy, my manager. My dad gets lots of texts. Julian texts probably he's texting his manager, but more like, I didn't get any emails today. Is nothing happening?
Yeah, is email down? I guess email's down.
I'm sorry, is it another Jewish holiday? Because I'm not getting
What's
any
going
calls
on?
from Hollywood.
No, usually I am in the middle of a text fight with my friend Sean, and so we're just
Oh my
constantly fighting
God.
all
Me
day.
too,
Oh, okay.
actually.
Yeah.
The same
Same
friend.
guy?
Oh God, real nightmare.
Yeah.
Sounds horrible.
Good guy. Shout out to Sean.
Lastly, who takes longer to get ready?
I think we don't need to even fight
We
about
know.
this one.
Okay.
I think Annie takes a lot longer.
Okay. You've
to
got a
get
whole
ready.
team getting you ready.
There's a team
Yeah.
getting me ready.
Mine is more spiritual.
Okay.
You know, I get ready because I
Mental
get
preparation.
centered. I get my chi
Yeah, he's
going.
meditating.
And then
It feels like we're all meditating when he's telling his jokes. We're like, where's sleep? What's happening?
I make sure my teeth are perfectly crooked, and then I'm ready to go.
It takes a village, and it never quite works out.
Yeah. It is weird. She has 8 little black African children doing her hair and makeup.
The show just went down.
You got busted.
We're no longer live.
Yeah.
It takes. Well, sometimes the
It
measurements.
takes 2 very talented ladies.
Listen, the hair and makeup got it down.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think my size of my pants is not quite the size of my pants, so
Okay.
then it takes a village to just
Well,
shove
that's always
the muffin
uncomfortable
top
when
back
somebody
in.
asks you your pant size. You
Yeah.
always say smaller, and then
Well,
they give them to you, and you're like,
No, I show them the ones I'm wearing, but you've stretched them out
Yeah.
and stuff, so then you get like the brand new ones, and you're like, I mean, literally, there's just like
Yeah.
people on their knees just hoisting my muffin top. Like, how do we push her fupa further and without actually snagging it on the zipper? Mm-hmm. It's really amazing.
And
you're dressed, it works.
I've watched this go down.
It's a
and
process.
It's real.
It's very
Okay.
erotic.
Luckily,
actually.
I'm
It's incredibly
crying.
erotic.
Yeah.
I'm crying out of humiliation, so that sort of lubes it up and it just helps it slide in.
Yeah.
So.
I said it was erotic.
that is erotic.
Julian's masturbating. It's really incredible. It's real
This is
teamwork.
like the process for every show.
Yeah, every single one.
Okay, so we have issues. Talk to me about how you guys got approached to do the show.
I was on a subway. Their penis was out.
Okay.
No. This is our TV show.
Oh, okay. I thought that was like my That was my ride to Hollywood.
We did another pilot together, and there was like a bunch of people in that pilot.
the
and,
biggest
Okay.
pilot.
Yeah, it was
We're
a huge
just like
pilot.
90
Yeah.
hosts at once.
Yeah.
You all
Okay,
go
perfect.
now.
And they really liked the energy we had, which was like they couldn't tell if we hated each other or loved each other. And
Still
they were
can't. We
like,
still don't know.
can't. And whoever wants to solve that.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. It's a roller coaster friendship.
But so they were like, let's make another one, but just with you guys. And they're like, but you have to fight. And we were like, but we never fight, but we totally fight.
Yeah, we bonded over the year of
Yeah.
not almost getting this and not getting
But we
this.
truly,
Okay.
we truly don't get along, but we do like each other and respect each
There
other.
like
are
a work
long,
relationship.
There are long stares in the writer's room where we're just like, and everyone
Yeah.
is like, are we
I don't know what to
move?
do.
We're just like,
So
But
the
we're
concept
friends.
of the show is you guys going head to head on pop culture
Yes.
issues.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens in an episode?
all right.
We go down like 5 stories. We don't like pick the biggest stories that everybody's talking
Yeah.
about. We'll find stories that like we thought something was interesting about, and then like I'm constantly pitching just like Tom Hardy story after Tom Hardy
Yeah.
story, and then like nobody else wants to talk about that. But and then we just like argue about that kind of thing. So
yeah,
go ahead.
you were doing such a good job. I interrupted.
So like Rihanna is mean to somebody, like a basketball player that says like, "Hey, we're dating."
Yeah.
And then she goes back on Instagram and she's like, "You're a fool. I've never talked to you. I don't like you. You're a scumbag." I'll be like, "Give him a break. Maybe he was just using the secret."
And I'm like, no, shame him publicly, like in that last episode of Game of Thrones. Make him naked, throw poop at him.
Yeah.
There should be bells and nuns.
Cut his head off. So
How dare
yeah.
he?
Do you guys feel like you're like constantly checking TMZ and Perez Hilton now?
I mean, you have to.
ideas?
You have to
Part of
just-
your job.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Here's the thing. Like when we're not working on a pop culture show like this, we probably don't check it as much
Yeah.
every day. But then once you get into it again, you're like into
You
it.
need to
Addicted.
know.
Yeah.
You need to know.
Yeah.
Are you worried? Because I feel like comedians are getting in trouble all the time for like anything they say steps on somebody's
Bring
toes.
it.
You're not worried about the backlash for
I
that?
can't wait.
I have been in trouble every day of my life. I was a
Okay.
juvenile delinquent, so I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
used to this. And also, it's like the people. Twitter is just like that. Like
Yeah.
I have trolls just calling me fat every day. I'm like, oh, it must be the morning. I gotta tweet that I'm a fat pig. And then there's like bacon grease on my fingers. I'm like, I can't. But so it's just like, these
You're
are the
just used
same
to it.
people. It's like their wife is the one telling me that I did something wrong too. So.
But if we get a lot of like blogs mad at us for what we say about celebrities, then we're doing our job because like
Yeah.
we don't want to be boring. You know what I mean? And it's not. Here's the thing. Like nobody seems to be saying what they really feel anymore because they're so terrified of like
Yeah.
getting in trouble
Yeah.
and losing their job. But we barely have an episode order, so we are.
We need you to.
You gotta
be
go
mad
with-
at
go
us.
for
Like
it,
we're
bang.
going for. I got nothing to lose, so we're gonna say exactly how we actually feel about everything.
Yeah, we don't want to be doing the softball of comedy. It's boring.
Plus,
Okay.
I want to know what it feels like to get blogged to death. It sounds like a lot of
happen.
fun. It's gonna happen. Thank you.
They print
Get
them
ready
all
for
out
it.
and just beat you to death with
Yeah.
them.
It sounds.
Okay, I'm going to give you some pop culture headlines, and you guys just go head to head, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So Nick Diaz is a UFC fighter,
Uh-huh.
and he's getting pulled from the UFC because he tested positive for marijuana.
Fake.
Fake?
Is that what we're playing?
No, it's real.
Oh,
it's a
that's
real
impossible.
thing.
Why
Yeah.
would you ever get? He should be getting extra points for winning fights on marijuana. Why would you?
They
That's
were like,
incredible.
They were like, you just kept getting all of that Cheetos dust on your opponent.
Yeah.
It's like you just kept eating Doritos. It was just too much.
They're like, your opponent fell asleep because he told him a boring story that went nowhere for 9 minutes.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, I could imagine if it was like performance enhancing drugs. I mean, but it's like, yeah, he should be like given extra points.
Yeah.
But we're supposed to argue. So you're wrong.
Oh,
Fire
right,
me.
yeah.
Drugs are bad when they're not weed.
When
But
they're-
come on, weed is nothing.
Is this what it's like in the writer's room? You just like riff?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically. And then our poor people that work with us have to
Type.
what we say like it matters.
I'm like, I can't type. I'm too busy giving him the finger.
Yeah.
Okay, Jimmy Fallon accidentally spit on Jessica Alba on The Tonight Show last night.
Yeah, and it actually protected her from the sun better than her sunblock.
Oh.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Everyone's just getting burned.
What does that mean? He like spit on her
He
like,
spit on her
like
while
a
I was
loogie?
interviewing her. I don't know if it was a loogie. I think it was just like...
And was she like, oh my
Saliva.
God, no.
I know. I think it was the first bad thing that ever happened to Jessica Alba.
Or the first like mean thing Fallon's ever done in his
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
He was like the sweetest person. There's like two sweeties just
He
being
probably
delightful.
like whipped himself on the back 60 times and like did 7 Hail Marys. Yeah, I mean that's crazy. It's the first mistake he's made as host, and I feel like
Spitting on Jessica Alba.
Yeah. I think it's cool. I would do it on
I think
purpose.
it's
I'd be
cool.
like,
you do not spit on Jessica Alba.
Yeah,
She's
but,
a
like,
perfect
like,
angel.
Yeah.
but my spit would then all of a sudden turn into like a little angel on her face.
Yeah.
It would be like delightful.
Do not spit on Jessica Alba.
Is there anything off limits on the show? Is there like one person you won't talk about or one topic you won't discuss?
I won't talk bad about Julian. Just kidding.
I almost spit on Jessica Alba when she said that.
She's here, everybody. I don't know. Julian's dating her.
One thing we won't talk about. Like a person? I don't think so. I mean, like the diseases.
Yeah.
Like we're not going to talk about cancer or AIDS
I don't
a
want to
lot.
hurt children's feelings or be
Okay.
bad for girls in
Yeah,
any way.
like-
But I will tell you, I am waiting for Bindi Irwin to turn 18 so I can talk about those boobies. God, I want to talk about them.
Yeah.
They're huge.
Perfect. So what made you two initially want to get into comedy? We're just going to go back a little bit.
It was the only thing I could ever do.
Okay.
I never had another skill. I was new in school 9 times. I couldn't fight, so I just had to like find another way to avoid getting punched in the face.
Yeah. Verbal
And now my
punches.
comedy gets me way more close to getting punched in the face.
I just, I had one of those childhoods where everything hurt. So I was like, why don't I go on a stage and just have everyone yell at me?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds fun. It's just, I don't know. My dad's very funny, so I was
Yeah.
always trying to impress him. So I always think of it like I'm telling dick jokes for 2. I'm up there for him.
That's so sweet.
Aw.
That's so sweet.
So were your parents supportive when you told them?
Yeah, well, my parents were so. My childhood was so unstable that when I said I wanted to do stand up, most parents are like, "How are you going to make a living?" And my parents were like, "Ooh, somebody's going to have a job."
My mom at first was, I remember she would send me all these like articles about how hard comedy was, and she's like, I just don't want my daughter to fail.
That is so passive aggressive,
isn't it? And then I was like, well, I will not be sending you to the Evite to my new open mic.
Yeah.
But my dad was like, here's the thing. They can be skeptical. The minute you get on TV, and I'm talking like a sliver of TV time, everyone's like, "You're amazing!" And then they were like, "Oh, it makes more sense how she acts at Thanksgiving now." They're like, "It's okay."
Oh, like you're better than everybody?
No, I'm topless. They're like, "This is not acceptable." I'm like, "No, it's a comedic act. I'm acting out."
This is me. What's one thing that you wish somebody would have told you at the beginning of your career?
I think like earlier, be mean to Julian McCullough earlier. It'll get you a TV show.
Okay.
You were so nice to him in the beginning, and it's just.
It didn't get you anywhere.
I think I wish I had learned. I was always like really worried about. I never slept with anyone because I didn't want to get like the reputation of people saying that I slept my way to the top. And then I realized that you just get it anyway.
Yeah.
So I probably I missed out on some nice exec dick,
I wish I had been. I focused too much on just being funny, and I didn't think about the business side at all. And then
I thought you were gonna say working out. I thought you were like, I didn't focus on like.
Being, I didn't do that. I've never worked out. If you don't go to the gym ever, then that's way better.
No expectations.
There's no expectations. I feel like if everybody stops working out, then nobody has to work out anymore, right? It's these people that work out that ruin it for the rest of us. But I wish I'd been like more business savvy because now, I mean, I'm really funny, but I'm also hosting a show with Annie, so it's like I could have done a lot better.
I know, it's true.
Couldn't have lower expectations.
Couldn't we both?
So do you guys have, when you look at your careers, do you have like this is what I want to do in 5 years, this is what I want to do in 10 years, any sort of plan?
I just have, I want your haircut. I just
we can make that happen.
You know what? That's finally something we agree on. I would love to have your haircut in 5 years.
Well, perfect.
I don't know.
I'm like literally like a rapper. I'm like, I just want to like be able to like buy my mom a house.
Okay.
My dad house. Not after what my mom sent me in the mail. My dad.
What'd your mom send you in the mail?
The
articles.
I just
selling out theaters would be fun. Yeah. Like to really what you want to do is have your stand-up be the funnest thing.
Okay.
And before you're famous, stand-up's fun, but it can get really depressing on the road.
Yeah.
So like I don't want to be famous to be famous. I want to be famous so when I go do stand-up, it's like
sold out.
In a nice bus, and then it's sold out. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to be able to perform whenever you want for tons of money.
Yeah.
I like that. So the show is Friday at 10:30 after the soup. Just give us a quick little why we should watch it.
I mean,
because even we don't know if we're going to make each other cry on television.
Yeah, it's brutal. It's pretty brutal. It's real.
Yeah. I mean, there's true fear here between us.
I'm not scared, but I'm scared for you. And
that's what I meant.
Okay.
I'm gonna hurt you.
One-way fear.
I'm going to hurt him.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming in today, guys.
Thank you.
Go ahead and plug your social medias and all that good stuff.
You mean I can charge my phone?
Yeah, for sure. Go for it.
Plug it in. I'm Annie Lederman, ANNIELEDERMAN on Twitter, on Instagram, and on Snapchat.
And I am afraid of Snapchat, but I am on Twitter at JulesMac, JULEZMAC, and I'm just Julian McCullough on Instagram.
Awesome. Well, thanks again, guys.
No dick pics, and don't send pictures of people named Dick too. That's hacky, and that happens all the time.
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay. If you guys want more from AfterBuzz TV, we are on all the social medias at AfterBuzz TV, and we will see you back in here next time.
Thanks, Maria Menounos.
Thank you. Maria, you're so pretty.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.